Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is things around us. That means all the things which are around you. Now students, before starting with the chapter, please have a look that what all things are around you. If I observe around me, I found there's a fan, a blackboard, a chalk, and I'm having some of the cutouts also for you. This is the cutout of a boy, this is a kite, then I am having the cutout of hen and a owl. So I am having these things around me. Students, what you observed, that what is the major difference between all the things which we observed? We observed that some of the things were living things, whereas some of the things were non-living. That means the things around us, out of them, they can be classified as living and non-living things. So let's have an example. If I show you the cutout of kite and a hen, what you observe out of these two, which one is living thing? Obviously, all of you said hen, and kite is a non-living thing. So now let us observe that how we can classify the different things on the basis of living and non-living. What are the special features of the living things? So the first thing is definite structure. That all the living things have a definite structure. Their structure is defined. For example, if I talk about a plant, then it is defined that it is having the leaf of this shape. Whereas if I talk about the rose plant, then it is also defined that the leaf of the rose plant would be like this. So they have a definite structure, and depending on their definite structure, we are having two kinds of organism. First one is unicellular, another one is multicellular. Now let us understand the difference between the two. Unicellular, that means uni plus cellular. Uni means one. So from the name itself it is clear that the organism made up of one cell. They are known as unicellular. So the organism which are made up of one cell, they are known as good unicellular. Now here multicellular. As it is clear from the name, multi means many. So many, and cellular means cell. So made up of many cells. Organisms which are made up of many cells are known as multicellular. Perfectly said. So on the basis of definite structure, how many types of organisms we are having? Two types. First one is unicellular, second one is multicellular. Okay. Now let us talk about the examples of unicellular. We can have bacteria, amoeba, they are all unicellular. Multicellular, it's very obvious, like a hen, like a dog, cow, human beings, all are multicellular. All the plants are multicellular. So this is the differentiation on the basis of definite structure. Now, can you tell me one multicellular organism? Well, very good. Rose plant, animals, cow, etc. Now students, we will talk about the cellular organization. Cellular organization means that how an organism is made up of. Now the question arises, what is organism? So students, the meaning of organism means a living being. So in this topic, what we are going to study, that how the living beings are made out of cell. Now, coming towards this cell, students, this is the smallest unit. That means the smallest unit of our structure, the smallest unit of our function, or I can say the smallest unit of our body is cell. So, when the group of cells, they group together, they forms a tissue. What the cells form? Tissue. So, tissue is a particularly group of cells which do a same function, and when various tissues unite, they form the organ. Now, can you tell me any name of any organ? Good. You can say like stomach, kidneys, eyes, they all are organs of our body. So when these organs unite, they form a organ system, and when these organs which are performing the same function, they unite, then they will form the organ system. Like if I talk about tongue, stomach, what is the relation between tongue and stomach? Tongue is in our mouth, whereas stomach is located in the abdominal part, in the inside the body. So the function, the relation between tongue and stomach is both of them help in the eating of the food and digestion of the food. So they are the part of digestive system. So organs which perform a single function, which they become the organ system. And when various organ systems unite, like digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, they forms a organism. Beta, in the higher classes, you are going to study about all the organ systems in detail. But right now, you need to know the names. The digestive system, which is related to the digestion of the food. Respiratory system, which is related to the taking in of the air and exhaling out carbon dioxide. So when these systems unite, different systems of the body unite, they form an organism. And organisms, what are organisms? Where living beings are known as organisms. Now let's again revise it with the help of questions. Who will tell me what is the smallest unit of the body? Cell. Very good. Now cells group together to form tissues, and when the tissues which are performing the same function, they unite together, they forms a organ, and organs club together to form organ system. And when all the organ systems are united in a particular structure, what is formed? An organism. So kids, this was about our cellular organization, that how an organism is made up of.